Let me just get this out of the way super early. The short-term rental business will definitely make you rich. Let me be absolutely frank with you. If you don't know my story by now, just a couple years ago, I was sleeping on my grandma's couch with nothing. And this business literally took me from sleeping on my grandma's couch to making over six figures in the matter of literally weeks with this business. And it forever changed my life. In this video, I'm going to express to you why I love the Airbnb business and to inspire you to eventually start your own short-term rental business, and why this business is just absolutely exceptional for an individual who wants to start this either as like a side hustle or just become a full-time real estate investor without putting tons of money into the deal, tons of time into the deal, and something that people actually want. Because with trends now, hotels are becoming obsolete. People want their own space and they want their own place to themselves, and this is where the world is going. So I want you to understand how I benefit tremendously from this business and hopefully inspire you one day to start your own. The first thing is you can get virtually started with absolutely nothing. I'm talking about I started with a 480 credit score, absolutely no money, and I just took this thing from something to the stratosphere of success. And you can start this business as a management business. That's why I love this business. You could start a partnership in a management business where you take somebody's existing home and you list it on Airbnb and you manage it for them. Or you could take somebody's existing Airbnb business and just manage it for them. So you can start with virtually absolutely nothing. The second thing I love about this business, and I believe this is the most game-changing opportunity ever, is that the platforms do all the work. Airbnb, VRBO, HomeAway. There's a ton of other sites out there that I will use, but they do all the work for you. Literally, they put your listing in front of guests. The guests see if they're interested. They let you know to improve your listing. They let you know everything you need to know to make sure that you stay booked. And they even offer other tools for you to stay booked. I just absolutely love that it does all the work. I don't need to do any work. Pretty much it does all the work for you. Now there's an opportunity with Airbnb where you can auto reply to guests and things like that. But that's last I'll talk about. Is the third thing in this business that I think is a super game changer for the real estate investors now in this world is that the return on investment is pretty much astronomical compared to a traditional investor, meaning you took a mortgage out on a home and the tenant is paying money against that mortgage and you're making a cash flow at the end after all expenses and utilities are paid. With this business, you can make 3 to 5 times that. And pretty much with this business, the third thing that I like is that with research, this business is virtually fail-proof. I have never lost the money in this business. And when I say never, I mean never. Not one penny in this business, even during a bad time, right? So with research, you can literally know that you're going to make a profit by getting into a property before you get into it. And it tells you the exact property and what to get into. And what business model does that? It tells you where to get the best properties. It shows you the latest trends. And it shows you like where to focus. Like, come on. It's like fail-proof. I absolutely love it. And it's like the tool that I use is called airdna.go. It sends me trends and data every day based on the areas that I want to go into or focus on. Shows me trends and all that good stuff. And it's pretty much boosted up my business. And I absolutely love it, especially the partnerships I have with property managers, landlords, and owners. Fourth thing is the startup cost is literally slim to none. You can walk into a landlord, into an owner with a literally studio or a 1-bedroom apartment that's under $1,000. Ask if they're open to the idea for Airbnb, and you can literally get started with virtually nothing. I'm talking about pennies on the dollar. Some places are giving away rentals right now with the mass evictions going on. There's places giving 3 months for free up front as long as you sign a longer lease and things like that. But heck, I'd sign a longer lease if I know I'm going to make money, right? So there's virtually startup cost is none. If you're looking about a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom is about $5,000 is what I'd start with. if you're not as fortunate to get those concessions. So the startup cost is pretty much slim to none. The best thing, and I believe the number one thing that I love about this business, is that this business operates without me. Literally, I have all these tools in place that operates without me. Literally, the guest check-in and check-out process is seamless. When the guest wants to check in and they want to check out, seamless. There's communication among the guests. I have a tool that helps me respond to guests and answer their questions and ask how their stay is. I have another tool where it text messages as a guest a guidebook to show them the best places in the area that they're visiting for my rentals. I have another tool that tells the cleaners and the maintenance crew if there's any issues going on with my business, and that is absolutely exceptional. This business runs on autopilot for me, and it's given me the true thing that I really wanted to accomplish with this business, is spend time with my family and live a life of financial freedom where I don't have to work at all if I chose not to. Right now, I could pick up my bags, go to Kabul for a year, and have my feet in the sand and would not worry at all. But I love this business so much that I want to continue to grow this business. So I'm here today on YouTube telling you why you should start an Airbnb business, because this is one of the greatest opportunities that's forever changed my life. So let me just go into some things real quick about some advantages and disadvantages with Airbnb. So let's talk about the disadvantages first. Number one, it's very hard to get an owner to say yes to you if you don't have a good pitch. And typically they're going to slam the door in your face, because who would want somebody staying in their place that isn't signed on the lease, right? There's ways around that, which I show people how to do that. Second is sometimes you're going to have guests that naturally wear and tear your place, that wreck your place. And that's something you're mentally going to have to deal with. Third, and this is the biggest thing, is the cleaning crew. You're going to go through so many cleaners like it's a full-time job. You know, I went through probably over 700 cleaning actual individuals, about a dozen or so cleaning companies, and they are a dime a dozen. They circle, and now we have our own cleaning company in-house. So that's the third disadvantage, is having a cleaning company. And you're going to go through that. You're going to have huge turnover with cleaning companies because the margins are just sometimes not there for these cleaning companies. And with the rental business, where it's not a regular cleaning where you're cleaning for hours. You're cleaning a place for probably 30 to 45 minutes to get it ready for the next guest, and that's it. Basic sanitation, and that's it. Advantages are just that as well, is that you have the abundance to hire a cleaning crew, and that you're actually have people working for you. So that's a good thing as well. Another advantage is that once a guest checks in, you get paid. What is that? I mean, literally, I get paid every single day. Every time a guest checks in, that check comes in and hits my bank account. And what better business model than that, right? To get paid every single day, not once a month like you have a tenant. Third advantage, and this is one of the greatest advantages, that you can literally replace your income in the matter of weeks. Literally in the matter of weeks. If you do this business the right way, you can replace your income in the matter of weeks and live a life on your terms. So hopefully this video has inspired you to start this business here in 2021. And I'm super jazzed about this business here, man. And hey, stay great.